Hello, this is Jamie Lola Tallulah, and today I am going to demonstrate my crohooked double-sided book cover. You can pretty much use any book or journal that has a hard cover. So this is the one I'm going to use today. It looks soft, but it's got a hard pink cover and a hard back cover. You will need your journal. You will need a double-ended crochet hook. I am using a size K. You will need 2 or 3 colors of yarn. It depends on how you want to do your coloring. You will need a darning needle. You will need some scissors. I also have a stitch marker, handy dandy trusty bobby pin. Anything that you want to use to embellish. If you're actually going to flip your cover inside and out so that you actually have 2, you'll want to pretty much use flat embellishments so that when you turn it the other way, if you decide to use it the other side, then you can do that. You can use any size book. I have this size here. You can use a composition book, or you can use a really large spiral book. Okay? So, to get started, basically we're going to look at the size of our book. Each book is different, so you have to adjust a little bit. You want to go ahead and take your first color, and it doesn't really matter which color you start with. So you're going to do the main body colors. So do a slip knot. Then you're going to go ahead and slide that on your double-ended crochet hook. Okay, get some yarn out here ready to go. Then simply going to chain as many as it takes to get from about an inch in to an inch in. So about 2 inches shorter than what your book is. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And then I'm going to check against my book to see how long. Now, if you're looking on your chain, you have the normal side that you would normally chain into. Then if you flip it over, you will see you have these lines here. That's what we're going to stitch into right now to get them all up on our hook here. So I like to pull this out a little bit because you have to work it back into this stitch. So I'm going to take that, give me a lot of space, and pretty much finagle this back into this back bump. And it's kind of tricky to get that first one in. But once you get it in there, of course it's even being finicky. Once you get it in there, it's no big deal. See, there you go. Then you want to stick it in there, wrap around, pull up a loop. So now I have 2 loops on my hook. Then you want to do the same thing. Stick it into the back bump, and I use my fingernail to just push it on sometimes. Wrap around, pull up a loop. So now we have 3. Stick it in the back bump, wrap around, pull up 4. So you want to do that all the way across to work your stitches on. And I would count them and then count this row to make sure that you have the same number of stitches. So on, stick it in, wrap it around, pull it up. And if you're like, I have extremely tight tension, so you might want to kind of think about loosening up. I try, but it doesn't work. I guess it's just because I'm so tension filled all day. And you'll have to excuse the noise outside. They're out there mowing the lawn. So I'm just going to stick this in there. And you want to make sure you don't get the line twisted. Don't get the line twisted. Go back into this bump. to the bump. And then you can just keep moving the stitches along as you need to. Which is what I totally love. These long crochet hooks, double-ended crochet hooks, which is awesome. And bamboo. Oh, if you don't have a set of bamboo hooks, oh, please get some. They're wonderful. I love them. And they work really well for me anyway on cotton. Cotton. And I don't know if I said, I can't remember if I said it, but I'm using worsted weight yarn. Pretty much for most of my tutorials on anything that's big, I'm using worsted weight. Okay. So we got this on here. We have one more stitch. Stick it in there. Wrap it around, and then this is what you have. You have all your loops on your hook. You'll notice that this side has your tail and the yarn that your first color is, and there's nothing over here. Okay? Well, we want to get it so that there's a color over here, right? So basically, you take this, turn it around, just go this way. Okay? So that we have our tail and our yarn over here. Then you take your second color. So whatever your second color is, and I'm going to use the blue, do your slip knot like you normally would any other project. Slip it on the opposite end. So the end you just turned it on. So if you look at your needle, I've been knitting too much, your hook, here's your first color, and your other color is on the other side. Okay? So you have one color here, one color's on the other side. Slide it on down. You need to work this color in and through all the loops. So you're going to take it, pull it through this first one. Oops. Go through the first one. I'll separate that for you so you can see it. Go through the first one. Then you're going to go around. Go through the blue one you just put on and the first white one. Let me get those again. So you're going to go wrap it around, go through the blue one and through the white one. Do it again. Through the blue one and through the white one. Do it again, all the way across. So you're yarning over. And again, now you have you're all the way to the other side of your yarn again. So you have the blue one and then the white one that you had. I like to hold on to this because I hate that big old loop at the end. So wrap around. Oops. And that's simple too. Just throw this back on. Wrap around. Pull through 2. Okay. Now, you'll notice when we get here, we don't have any loops but this one on the hook. So we literally can't do anything. And both of our colors are on the same side. Okay? They're both on the same side of the hook or the piece. So you know that we have to do some other work. So what we have to do is we have to put all the stitches back on. So you're going to use the same color, the blue that you just had. Put some more yarn out here. I got it one side on the floor and it's going through my toes. Yuck. Okay, so here's this. Now we got to get them all back on again. You don't do anything in this one because there's already a loop in there. So you go to this second bar, stick it under, wrap it over, pull up a loop. Now we have 2. Go to this one, wrap it over, pull up. Through this one, wrap it over, pull up. Same thing. All the way across. So we'll do that all the way across. I also like this because to me it seems to go really quickly. And you all know me. Fast projects. Fast projects. I like them. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. The quick adventures of the crochet hook. Okay. And it's just kind of bunching up, so you just move it as it's comfortable for you. I'm at my last one. Gonna go through here. So here's the bar. Here's what the bar actually is. So I'm gonna go through this bar, and if you look on the side, you got your tail sticking out, and then you have the other side of this white. So hopefully you can see that. So I'm gonna stick my hook so that it goes between there. Alright, so that I'm basically going through both sides of that and the blue. So I have 3 strands, kind of like wrap it around and then pull it through. And then when you're done, it looks like that. Give it a little tug, and there's your stitches. Okay. You'll also note that now the blue is on one side and the white is on another side. Okay. And then I'm just going to check it again against my book, because it's going to stretch a little bit. So there you go. And if it's too short, then you can always add extra borders. So here's that. Well, I'm on blue, but I can't put through blue again, so I need to smush it over, because I need to work with the white. So I'm going to push it to the white side and turn it around. And turn it whichever way makes it easier for you to turn. Since my white is over here, I turned it backwards. Okay, so then I now have to use the white. So I'm using the white, so it's in this hand. Do the same thing. Wrap around, pull up 1, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2. Just going to keep doing that back and forth until you get to the edge of your book. So you're going to keep working from this side all the way around over your spiral, all the way around to the other side to there. And I will see you when you get there. Okay, so as you see, we have our piece. And it's getting to be a decent length here. Okay. So then what you want to do, check the measurements with your book. So you're going to take the edge and wrap it around to the other side. So I'm about to that edge right there, and I have that much left to go. So I'm probably going to go 1 more row. Okay, so here I am. I finished up my row. I have 1 thing on the stitch. So now I'm just going to go into this one, wrap it around, and do a single crochet. Go into this one, single crochet. Go into this one, single crochet. And now we're building the inside flap. So we're going to go single crochet across this whole row with the blue, or your color, whichever color you have up. And it doesn't really matter which one you end on, you just keep on going. Okay. So you want to end where you have to pick up 1 stitch at a time instead of getting all your stitches on the hook. So you crochet, single crochet all the way across, There's your stitch. And here's your last stitch of that. So now you have a single crochet on that end. Chain 1, turn it around, and then you're going to do a single crochet back across. Don't single crochet here, go into that stitch there. Okay, so that gives you 1 stitch, 2 stitch. Then single crochet all the way across the line. And I'll see you when we get back to the end. Okay, now we're at the last few stitches here. So there's a few left. I'm going to go ahead and continue my single crochet. There's 1, there's 2, and then here in that weird space right there is the last one. So what you want to do is go in with your blue, wrap over with the blue, drop the blue, pick up your white, or second color, and finish off the stitch. Pull that a little tight. Don't cut it, just leave it on. Single crochet, turn it over, crochet all the way back across the line. And you're going to do that, so you're going to single crochet across the line, chain 1, single crochet back, then we're going to drop the white, switch to the blue. Okay, so we did our chain 1, don't go here, go here, crochet, single crochet, now go into my last stitch, single crochet, chain 1, turn it around, and basically it's like you do 2 lines of each color because you have to get to the other side where you can pick up the alternate color. So I'm not going to go here because my stitch is already there. Go to the second one. This is my book for my inside flap. I'd want it at least half or a third so that you're covering that much. And all you do is as you go, you just check it. Just check it from the starting of the single crochet. So from here on, I put that on there, run it out to the side, and you can see where the stitches stretch. Put that on there, run my book to the other side just to see how far I'm going in, and keep going. So I have a few lines to go. Just keep on keeping on. I'm going to show you this to pick up the other color, and then I'll meet you back when you have reached the length that you want for the inside cover. So stick my, let me do it again so you can see it again. I'm going to put my hook in, wrap it around, bring up a single crochet, then on the last stitch bring up 2 loops, drop the one color, pick up my alternate color, and finish off my stitch. Tighten it down, chain 1, and repeat. So you're going to do blue, then blue, change your color, and go. So I will see you when you get to the length that you need to reach either a third or a half of your cover.